Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the Gen Beast Labs. It's your Gents of Gen Beast. You know I'm here with it. So right now I'm going to show y'all how to reconstitute these peptides. Each peptide has their own different type of little protocol to reconstitute it depending on what you have. If you have a blend or you just have a single peptide. So I already drew up 2 milliliters for my CJC with that. So this is the CJC 1295 with that. As y'all can see right there. See? So CJC with that. Got too much of a glare going on, but yeah, so anyway. So I'm gonna show y'all. It's simple and easy. It's not rocket science. It's not as hard as some people make it seem. So what you want to do is, see, I got my regulars. This ain't the needle I use to inject with. This is the needle I just use to reconstitute. But anyway, what you're gonna do is, let me put that down for a second. Put this down for a minute. Always want to make sure you got your alcohol pads or any type of alcohol. You get the some cotton swabs and dip them in some alcohol, whatever the case is, and just make sure this is the bacterial water right here. So this is my backwater. So before you put the syringe in, you want to do that. Make sure it's nice and clean and sterilized, and the top of that too. Usually, honestly, to be real with you, when you first open them, they're already sterilized, so you don't have to do that. If it's a peace of mind for you and you feel like you want to do it, go right ahead and do it. It's not gonna kill nobody. It's not gonna kill you. And if it bothers somebody, fuck them. Who cares? But anyway, I already have popped the cap off. This is a cap that it came with. Pop it off. Easy. I'll show you with the Clo blend. But anyway, so all you're gonna do is take the needle. You do not want to hold this upright and just stab it in from the top, because peptides are very, very fragile. You don't want to shake it up. You don't want to toss it around. So what I do is, I come in, see, you have a little circle. Y'all can see there is a little circle. Let's see if it'll focus. There's that little circle right there. You want to go right in the middle of there. Not on the sides, not at the top, not right on the lines of the circle. You want to go right in the middle of the circle. So what I like to do is come in at an angle and hit the middle. So you're gonna hit that middle, pop, and the water is gonna go in. So you got to be careful, because it might want to suck it in pretty fast. But you're gonna go on the angle. What you want to do is leak down the valve. You don't want it to go. So here we go. Push it in slowly, and there we go. See, as I held the top, so it don't just suck it in quickly. So now what I'm gonna do is just let it drip down the side. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. See that opening? Now I'm gonna just push slightly. You don't want to go too fast. Take your time with it. Look, you spend good money on this stuff, right? So take your time to reconstitute. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to do all the extra stupid shit, because you will mess up the peptide. And if you mess up the peptide, then you're gonna be saying that it didn't work and all this other stuff. No, dummy, you try to rush it and you went a little too fast. Now there's no air in here, so you put air, so it's gonna is gonna have a pushback on it. You just go slowly, keep pushing it, let it drip down the side as you, I don't know if you can see, but you just let it slowly drip down, just push it. Keep going on with it. Like I said, don't force anything. As you can see, look, if I let it go, see how it tries to suck, it sucks it back, because that's just the air pressure. But as long as you're doing it, look, don't worry about anything. Nothing's gonna go crazy. Now you got it all in there. Bam. Now, once you got all that in there, now for this, woo, that was the pressure of it. But don't worry about that. No biggie, not whatsoever. That was just the air pressure releasing. So that's not going to affect the peptide. Now, as you can see, this is how it comes. See, this is the Clo blend. That's how it comes. You see the powder in it. So it's a lyophilized freeze powder. And this is what you're going to get once you put the backwater in it. So for this, 5 milligrams, I put 2 milliliters of backwater. You see how I'm rolling it slowly? That's all you need to do. Roll it slowly. You got people that are, I've seen some real crazy retarded shit of people making these videos of reconstituting and everything. Look, to each their own. I know if I'm gonna spend money on something, I'm not gonna go crazy fucking shaking it up when it's something fragile and slamming it on the table and all that. So the reason I'm spinning it also is just to make sure it mixes. So you just take your time with it. Or if you're too scared to do this because you feel like, I don't know, I don't trust myself, I might just, bam, start shaking it. Look, set it down for about 20 minutes. Let it do its thing so it fully dissolves. The only reason I'm doing this, like I said, well, it's gone now. But there'll be little specks sometimes where it kind of doesn't want to mix. And it's not that it doesn't want to or it won't. It's just that the matter of fact is that it just takes a little time. But there you go. That's it right there. See? That's your mixed. So now what I'm going to do, give me a second. So now what I'm going to do is go right ahead and I'm going to throw this in my case to put it right in the fridge. As soon as you guys have it reconstituted, please put it in the fridge. That's a biggie. It has to go in the fridge. However you place it in the fridge, have it somewhere where it doesn't shake up. Nobody's gonna mess with it. I actually, like I said, I'm into these peptide things. I've been doing my research on them for a while. I'm taking them. I actually bought myself a small little fridge. I put it in my in my gym room, and that's where I keep my peptides. I keep some of my energy drinks, water, whatever in there too. It's a fridge and a freezer, small. I'll show you guys in a minute. But yeah. So see, so now I'm gonna take my CJC 1295 with DAC and place it right into my little casing box. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I actually made this one myself. So I had some you could get this the foamy stuff. You see this foam stuff, so keep it good. So see, I got a little place for it right there. So that's where it goes. See, I got the other ones I use here, and then that'll be where the Clo one goes. But again, just make sure it goes in the fridge. And those 2 syringes that's in the middle, those are already filled up. So let me put this in the fridge. And now we'll go on to the clove. Excuse me, pardon me, thank you. But all right, so the clove is gonna be, this is actually my wife's. She's and boy, she's enjoying this. But like I said, you see the top. Look, can't just pull it off. So what I'm gonna do, you just put your, pop your nails underneath it, or get you a little butter knife, a fork or something, pop it off, and there you go. Popped it off. So again, like I said, it comes already when those caps come on, that means it's already sterilized. But as a peace of mind, if you want to, grab your alcohol pad, just in circles, real quick. That's it. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna kill anybody else. Now grabbing the syringe. So I have the syringe. It's up to 10 milliliters, as you can see. So you got, 20, 40, 60, 80, and you can do the math on the rest. In between, in the middle, will be by 10s, and so on and so forth. So I'll just take that, take my alcohol pad across it, go right into the backwater. Again, the backwater also has a circle, so you go right in there. Oh, see? So for the clove blend, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna do 3 milliliters. So, excuse me, real quick. I almost forgot something. Hold on. I'm back, people. So anyway, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 milliliters of backwater. So again, my bad. I apologize for that. We're just gonna go right into the middle. Don't want that water to come out. So just pop right there. You don't gotta go all the way in. And then we're just gonna pull it out. So I'm gonna go with 3 milliliters. Sometimes these things are hard with the air pressure and everything. So bear with me. See, I got a couple little bubbles there. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't got the best camera in the world, but you can see the little bubbles. So what I like to do is I push it right back in. Make sure those bubbles come out. If you get a couple small ones, it's not a biggie. Don't worry about it. But try to keep it as minimal as possible. Basically, so to say, airtight. So again, bam. See, that's the way I like it right there. So I'm gonna just hit it at the boom. So we hit 20, 25, and we were right at 30. I mean, at 3 technically. I said 30. I'm bugging. All right. So right at 3. Turn it. Pull it out. So there we go. I got my 3. You can see. 3 milliliters. It's right in the middle of the 2 and the 4. So it goes from 2 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, so on and so forth. All right, so now, again, the same thing I did with the CJC 1295. With that, see the little circle in the middle. Let's see if y'all can get that. Let me try to focus on it. Well, y'all see it. Ain't the best, but you see it. All right, there we go. So now, here we go. All right. So again, you're gonna aim for that circle in the middle. Like I said, these things they like to suck straight in. What they say, no diddy. But anyway, they like to suck, you know. So again, be very careful. You gotta put a little pressure at the top just to hold it. Then I suggest you do so, because you don't want it to squirt in there and mess it up, because it will downgrade the potency of your. I'm trying to get it right in the middle. All right, there we go. It will downgrade the potency of your peptide, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So just wiggle slowly, and I'm in there. So now I don't want to go too far in, just enough to let it leak out. Just let it drip down the side. So I don't know if you guys can see it dripping, but I'm slowly pushing in. Nice thing about it being so airtight too is, honestly, while you're pushing in, you really can't push too fast. But see, you see how it look. If I let it go, sucks back in, that's fine. That's how you're gonna start pushing it in some more, letting it drip down. So you'll see it. Let me see. There we go. You see how it's reconstituting itself. And we're getting the last little bit in. Get a little bit of air out there. Get that down there. The only reason I'm putting it upside down is just to let it go down into the needle, the rest of the backwater. And we're gonna push the rest of that in there. Bam. Make sure you get all that backwater in there. The reason why, you're gonna definitely need it. That's how you're gonna get your, see? And that's fine, let it up. Pull it out slowly. Pop! There you go. Look. Like my grandson says, for those of y'all that have been watching for a while, Lil Beast is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't overthink this stuff. Like, really don't overthink it. You start overthinking it, you're gonna fuck up some type of which way, shape, or form. Just do it slowly. Take your time with it. Look, I gotta take my ass to sleep, and I'm still not rushing it. There's no reason to rush it at all. Like, absolutely no reason whatsoever to rush it. You see, I'm holding it that way. I ain't trying to stab myself. Let me get the cap for this. I wiped it down already if y'all didn't notice. So, whatchamacallit? This is one of those needles where you could change the syringe on it. So, as you can see, you can change the needle on this syringe. I only use it just to reconstitute, and that's it. Still sterilize it, you know, still wipe it down and all that good stuff, just to make sure everything's clean. So check this out right here. Look, I didn't even roll this one. And if you can see, you see those particles right there? That's that Life Alive powder. So just to hit a little more, you just roll it. Well, like I said, you can let it sit. Let it sit for 20 minutes, room temperature. But if you roll it, it's a lot. Personally, it'll come out a lot better. The only reason I say that is because you won't have it sitting out so long. You don't want to send it out so long, and not for nothing. We're all human beings. What are you going to do? Honestly, be honest with yourself. You put it down for 20 minutes, you're going to fucking forget. It's going to hit 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes. And who knows, even longer than that, possibly, that you left it out. And then what's going to happen? Now you ruined your peptide. You'll be lucky if you didn't. You'll be lucky if you still get some type of potency out of it. But you shouldn't leave it out. Honestly. I've never made the mistake of leaving it out. Luckily, and I'm glad I haven't. We're all humans, though. It happens. So, like I say, I personally, I'm into, look, making it do what it do. Just roll it. The reason mine is also taking a little longer than usual, than if let's say you would have got in the mail and you reconstituted quickly, is because I've had these frozen. While this is doing what it does, I'm gonna roll it a little bit more. But let me put that down. Let it sit for a minute. I'll let y'all come with me real quick. So now let me flip it. Can I flip this around? No, maybe not. But anyway, all right, so that's the little fridge I got right there. See? Got all my little notes, my dates and stuff. So this is the little fridge. Now, this is the inside. I keep a stack of needles in there just because it's quicker for me to grab when I go to grab everything. As you can see, that's the box of the stuff. That one is another one I made. This is actually I also got my CMOS in there and everything. As you can see, this one I got from my dad. And I just got a little box like this. Like I say, it's different things, different boxes you guys can literally use. You guys can literally go to the dollar store, Walmart, go, what I mean? The prices some of these places charge, and even Amazon, what they charge for some of these things, just because they look nice or this, that, and the third, or whatever. Honestly, you could buy something cheaper. And then, like I said, the foam stuff, you get the foam stuff from any arts and crafts store, even right at Walmart. Just I'll make a video how y'all can do that. And then like I said, I've had those frozen, keep it frozen. So this is the freezer part, and this is the other casing I use with my own peptides that are frozen in there. I think that holds 25 vials or something like that. I have all my stuff up here. This for my wife, because these are and they work very well. Those are numbing alcohol pads, so it numbs the area. It's not magic, but it makes it easier for her to take the injection. Then I have this little case I grabbed up at Ollie's, I think for probably like $2. And it got a little lock on it, so I keep my needles and my alcohol pads in there. I just keep a few outside just to grab real quick. The rest of them are inside of there also. And as you can see, these are all the peptides I've already used, went through. So let's go ahead and check that Clo blend, see how that's doing real quick. All right. So, yeah, see? Basically all done. I just got a little speck right there. I don't know if you guys see it right there. But those bigger ones, those bigger pieces of powder, they're all good. They're all done. So just rolling a little bit, and that one will be gone. And honestly, this is what I do. You see how I just put where the liquid is off of that spot? So it's almost like the ocean hitting the sand. So you take it like that, and you just let it hit it, and pow, it's gone. Just like that. So now that's reconstituted. So I'm gonna put this in that same case and put it in the fridge. And what I like to do also, just to show y'all real quick, is I labeled. So on this side, I got my CJC 1295 and another peptide. I got the Reconstitution and the Clo, and the other one that I have in there is Moxie. I haven't opened that one and reconstituted yet, but that's for my wife. I will be taking that in the future sometime. Not yet though, but yeah. So this is the one I'm gonna be taking when I wake up. This is my wife's, which you know what? I gotta bring up some more. So it's 15 units that she takes daily of the Clo. So I have just a little bit in there from the other vial that finished. So what we gonna do here? Just put in, and if this one goes right in it, it's fine. It's the same exact thing. So when I put it in, like I said, aim for the middle. That's where you want to go. Pop. Once I'm in the middle, I'm in there like a thong on a fat bitch. So just pull it out. Bing. So we gonna get it right to 15 units. It's 2, 4. And right at 15. So 15 will be right in between the two lines. And that's ready. This is ready for her for later. See? So that's gonna be ready for her for later. I put this right in the little right in the little spot. Go ahead and my back. Go ahead and close this up. Gotta be gentle, because matter of fact, as you can see how thin and small that is, because these are for just subcutaneous shots. And like I said, take your time, people. I don't know why people be in such a rush. If it's something that you're doing for your health, for the betterment of yourself, which that's what all these things are, then play the game right. That's like, come on. That's like you going to gamble. You playing cards. You playing dominoes or something. You trying to rush the hand. If you try to rush the hand, what's gonna happen? You're gonna screw yourself. So backwater right in here, and that's a 30. This is a 30 milliliter backwater, and there you have it. See, backwater goes right in the middle. I keep the needles right in there, safe. Close it up. And in the fridge it goes. So does this needle. And honestly, there you have it, people. That was the reconstitution of CJC 1295 with DAC. And also, we had the Clo blend, which the Clo, if you don't know, consists of BPC 157, TB 500, GHKCU, which is copper, and KPV, which is an anti-inflammatory peptide. All of them in conjunction work very well. I'm not gonna go deep into it. I'll make a video about that another day. To introduce you guys to it, but that's just a little breakdown of that. And the CJC 1295, it is a growth hormone. It's a GHRP, if I'm not mistaken. It's GHRP. Yeah. So that is as well as the Reconstitution. That's the other one I'm taking with it. and I'm having fun with these things, and I enjoy them. They're doing great. So that's it for this Reconstitution video with you guys. I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Again, thank you for joining me in the Gym Beast Labs. And peace, people. Y'all know my slogan, always gym, get your money, gain your muscle, and grow your mind. I'll take my ass to sleep. Peace out.